Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today I am going to be starting my health journal because my weeks start November 27th through the 3rd. I thought I'll go ahead and start my health journal. That way it gives me a few weeks. So to give me 4 weeks to practice, figure out a complete layout of what I'm going to do in my health journal. And yeah, so guys, stick around. Alrighty, guys. So I'm not going to get extravagant in this one, but I am going to I did pull some washi. I thought we would use this and just make it a little bit more decorative, so it doesn't look all, plain. We kind of have a little fun. But I know in my mind what I think I want. I don't know how it's going to work. So, thinking that we'll just experiment for the first few weeks, see what works, see what doesn't work, and then we'll go from there. Once I figure out a layout, then I will order stickers to fit this planner and what I want, and to fit it how I want it to function, number one, and that stickers that work for the layout. And I will explain that in a moment. Because Wendy ordered, oh, I just ripped that right off. That was not good. Let's see if it's long enough to fit. It is, so we'll use it. Now that I've just way ripped it hard and just yanked it all apart. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. So I need to fix this roll before I pick it up again and do this, and can't figure out what the heck I did. There we go. Okay, so got all that fixed. I have my my fan going because it got hot. So did I pull out any numbers? I didn't get my numbers out. So let me reach over here and get some numbers. Okay. Now we're ready. I think I'm ready. Think I'm going to keep the date set up the same way I've done it in my weeks. It works for me and I'm happy with it, so I think we'll keep that. I have thought about getting the strips that's in the 12 colorways that Amanda offers and use the ones that have the days of the week, but I don't know. We'll see because I do get the washi of the month. I've got a ton of washi and I feel like that would be fun, but we're going to play with it and figure out what works best. Now, I am going to still be in my weeks through the end of the year that I'm currently using. So I did not want to pull a kit or anything because, still using those for that. And I didn't pull out a cover for this because this one is eventually going to go into my um, into my red cover that I use right now. And because I'm still using it, I didn't want to take it out and leave it here. So I'm going to use, trying to think what or the numbers that I need to put down, and try to talk at the same time. Sometimes it just gets all mixed up in my head. Okay, so now we need one. So I'm just going to leave this on my desk for now and show you what, this is the first attempt at what I think I want. Okay, and I'm going to use my Muji so it doesn't run or smear or any of that until I figure out exactly what I want. So what I really want is to have a spot in here for meals. So I want to be able to track breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So we're going to do that. And then I am going to go over just a smidgen. And I think what I'm going to do, I have these dots right here, kind of thinking making a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. Kind of thinking that, but I'm kind of thinking maybe what I want to do is put breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack and put the dot over it. So we're going to try it that way and we'll see which way works the best. Let's try this because I think it'll keep the ink from smearing. And I think Amanda has the stickers that have this on it. I'm not sure. I don't know why that's sticking in my brain that she does. And if she does, that will be perfect. Okay, I think I like that better because I think it's going to keep it from smearing. So I think we're going to do that all the way down. Reason I am trying to keep track of this is number one, I want to lose some weight, number one. And two is because sometimes I go all day and I don't eat anything, and that's just as bad for you as overeating. And so I want to keep track of what I am eating, I think I end up snacking more than I realize. That's a problem. So I'm just trying out new things to see if I can kind of put a finger on where I need to work. I know I need to eat better, and if I'm tracking it, I will eat better because I want it to look good on this piece of paper. I know that's crazy, but I do. If I did Weight Watchers for a period of time before my husband passed, and guys, I lost 35 pounds. I did excellent with it, and it's because I was very cognizant of what I ate, and I kept a track of what I ate, and I lost the weight. Yes, I put it all back on because when my husband started doing chemo, he lost so much weight. He was on medication to stimulate his appetite, to get him to eat, because he was just, when I say he was skin and bones, that's pretty much what he was. He lost so much weight. It was just really bad. So his doctor wanted him to go on what he called the fast food diet, which he was like, I am concerned about calories right now. We need to get more calories in him. I want you to go breakfast, lunch, dinner. I want everything go through fast food. He said, we just need to get the calories. He said, we're not concerned about cholesterol. We're not concerned about um, anything else. We are just concerned about getting some calories in his system. Well, guys, I'm sorry. I just did not have the willpower to go through fast food drive through and get him something and then me come home and fix lunch, because that didn't make any sense to me. So I gained it back doing the fast food diet with him. So, and he did gain a little bit, not as much as I did. So this is going to be where I track my breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Now here is going to be other things like if I have a doctor's appointment, it's going to go in here. If I have, sometimes I walk with other people, it's going to go here. Those kind of things. That's what I want to track over here on this page. So let me show you the stickers that I have. On this page, I want to keep up with my AM and PM meds. Now, this is where I said I made a mistake because I ordered the large custom, and what I should have ordered was the small customs. But we're going to make these work because what I think we are going to do is I am going to put, okay, so this, we're going to try it this way this week, see how it works, and then we can change it if we don't like it. I am going to come in here and I'm going to do AM meds. And then I'm going to do PM meds. And then I am going to come over here and do Monday through Sunday. So that is going to be my AM meds, my PM meds, because I struggle with those. Now, the other thing that I want to do is I want to keep up with, so first I need to do my weigh-in so I know how much I weigh when I start. We are going to do this 1 day a week. And we are going to do it on Sunday. So we're going to do that. And so on the 3rd, I am going to put how much I weigh after this week. So I will go into my weeks on this Sunday and I will put where I'm starting at so I'll have a beginning idea. So we've got our weigh-in on Sunday. The other thing that I want to do is I want to hydrate, I want to walk, and I want to work out consistently. So these are going to be, and eventually I'm going to get this font for these. So I think what I am going to do is skip some space. I want to start with hydrate. So we're going to come down and we're going to do hydrate. And we're going to do walk. And then we're going to do workout. Because I have a video, it's not a video, it's through my iPad that I can do this exercise program. And I am going to start doing that. It's supposed to be daily. We'll see. But I want to go down here and do the same again. That way I can keep it, you know. I'm just afraid I'm going to get it all wonky if I don't do that. So we've done that. Then I want to keep up with, not only do I want to walk, but I do want to keep up with my steps. Yes, I am going to track my steps here. I feel like I want to see it here also. I don't know. This doesn't start until January. So my thought process is, let's see how we do with keeping up with the steps here. And then this may be used for something different. So that is what I'm thinking. I also, well, I'm going to do blood pressure completely different. So for my steps, I am going to come in should have put my steps down first. So on Monday, I'm going to write how many steps. Tuesday, how many steps. Wednesday, like that. And next time I'll put it up there. So I've got my steps. The other thing I want to track is my blood pressure. So I'm not going to do my blood pressure every day. Come on, Wendy. But I need to check it at least 3 times a week. So I think what we're going to do is put blood pressure here. And then on the day that I do my blood pressure, I will write an M or whatever. I'll put Monday, whatever, and then put what my blood pressure is beside it. And then that still gives me this that I can use for anything else that comes up. So for right now, my thought process is to use this for groceries. So to do meal planning and that kind of thing, that's what I think I'm going to use this for. I don't know. The other thing I do want to do is here, I want to put these on each day or on each line. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'd have to go here. Okay, so I want to put these this way so that if something comes up in each month, I can put it here. So like if I have a month where my blood pressure is high, I want to be able to say January. So when I'm at a doctor's office, I can say, okay, in January, I had high blood pressures, and I can flip to those weeks and show them. Or let's say I'm on the road and I had a day that I went into AFib, had to take my medicine, that kind of thing. I can list notes so I can flip to those days when I'm in the doctor's office and tell them exactly what was going on. So this is going to be kind of used as an index kind of thing is what I'm thinking. There we go. So now let's say in March, I had several high blood pressures. So when I go into this office, I can look here, and if I've gotten written down whatever the issue is, I can say, okay, let's go to those weeks, and I will have it broken down like this, where I can say these are the blood pressures, or if I go in and he says, oh, you've lost weight, is there something going on? I can say no, because this was my weigh-ins each week because I'm trying to lose weight and this is what I've done, blah, blah, blah. So everything is right here because, guys, I'm going to be on the road. I'm not going to be using my regular doctors until I come back. It may be that I can do checks with my doctor, televisits with my doctor. I'm not sure. Some do, some don't. So that is what my thought process is. The I can write like this happened, whatever. I can put notes in here, but I really just want to use this for my weigh-in to put down when I have an appointment. That kind of thing. If I call in for my prescription refill, I can put in what I called, and then when I pick it up, I can check it off, and then I know when I have that. But this way I can track my AM and PM medicines. I want to, each day, if I check it off, that means I got at least 8 glasses of water in on that day. And walk. Did I walk? I just, want to know that I walked. And like for hydrate, I really have 2 boxes. So I can check it off and put 10 glasses. Or I can just put a 10, or I can put an 8, or I can put a 6, whatever, to designate how many glasses I got. And then walk, and then if I worked out on that day or not. My steps, if I walk, I'm going to put I'm going to put my steps here regardless and see how that works for me. I kind of still think I like the idea of having my steps here so that I can look at January and have a total at the end of each month. But I do like to see how many steps I did for the week. So I might put it in both places. Now, the other thing is, let me see, I don't want to flip to where you get too much information. So this is for all my mom. I do not have my medicines in here yet. That's going to be the one thing that I do need to do is get my stuff in here. I've been very diligent about my mom's. And so I will do that. I know on Monday I need to order a prescription. So I'm going to list that down on a Monday. I'm going to go in here and put ordered prescription. When I check it off, I'll check it and put the date I picked it up. And I probably, because I'm under new insurance, probably will put how much I paid for that prescription, because depends on where you go, how much you pay for the prescription. So kind of keep up with that so I know where to go to get it the cheapest. But I hope this is helpful, guys. And like I said, this is not set in stone that this is the way it's going to work. I may change it because, again, that is my thought process. I want to see if I have a meal plan sticker, because I really think that's what I want to do. I'm flipping through my stickers. Because I think I have one on here. I could use meals. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is put meals. And then here, I'm going to do grocery shopping. Oh, there's meal prep. Do I want to do meal prep? No. Grocery shopping. I think I'm going to do grocery shopping. And that way I can actually write out what the meal is and what I need to pick up for the meals. So I can do that. And if I need to, I can always flip to here and keep a list of go-to meals, which I might do, of things that I want to fix. And I can just flip back and forth and come up with meal ideas and that kind of thing. I might do that too. So this is the way it's looking, guys. I call this my health journal, and I'm hoping that I'm going to make progress in my health and all of that. And I think what I'm going to do also, guys, if I don't do this, it's going to drive me crazy. And then for my blood pressures, I think I'm going to just underline that. And then since I put that under steps, we're not going to do anything with that one. I just think it makes it look where it stands out a little bit more. So that is my goal. And until I figure out what I'm going to do each time, I think I'm going to just use this pen, this Muji pen, because I want to be able, because depending on the fountain pen I use, it will smear. So I think until I figure out the whole thing, the whole bit, what I'm going to do, we're going to use this. So guys, I hope you got a little bit out of this and it helps you set up your health journal. Everybody's is going to be a little different because I have certain health issues that I want to track. I have noticed I have psoriatic arthritis. I have not had a flare up in a while. Um, and when it did flare up, and I was diagnosed, was when my husband was so sick. And I think it was just the stress that caused me to have the issues that I was having that took me to the doctor that got me diagnosed. Um, But it's been a while since I've had a flare up of any kind, but I have noticed a few issues in my hands and a few issues in my elbows. So I'm going to be watching that. That'll be something like if I have, like last night, for example, I had severe um, tenderness in my elbow, a whole lot of stiffness, that kind of thing. So when I notice that, what I'm going to do is also put a note on that day. So, like, I would have gone in under Friday and put stiffness and tenderness, left elbow, so that I can keep up when things are going on. So, that is my goal. The next time I show you this, I probably won't show you this every week until I decide on a plan and a complete layout. I probably will show you this each week and how I'm doing. Um, but then afterward, I will probably do like a flip through once a month, maybe, so that you can see how I'm doing, how I'm progressing, and that I'm keeping up with it. I'm not keeping up with it. So, guys, leave me a dumbbell down in the bottom if you got this far. And until next time, guys, bye bye.